I'm sorry.
Furthermore, you went without my permission.
I said I'm sorry, even though I saved a man's life.
You didn't come here to be a hero. The damage you have just caused is much more serious than the mere loss of a life.
Evidently, Commander, my way of thinking must seem prehistoric to you. I thought nothing was worse than the loss of a human being. But then I only saved a number. Yankee 1-3. I didn't even see his face. Maybe he hasn't got one.
I knew that you were going to give me trouble.
I see you're a psychologist, too.
Now look here, Peterson, let's get this straight. From now on, you must ask permission for everything you do. And you won't ask me for it.
That's an improvement.
You'll have to ask my second in command. And I'm afraid you'll find that he's tougher than I am. You may go now. You may go.
First, Commander, tell me one thing. Why do you deny me the honor of talking to you?
You don't appear surprised to see me here, Aeneas.
I'm only surprised that you did not come sooner.
Before today, you were only a man like all the others. Now you are Aeneas.
But you will never change. You are Helen.
You utter my name as though it were an insult. Perhaps because you don't know me. I suppose you think I am a selfish woman who is incapable of love.
If you're here to betray Paris, so that Menelaus can at last be revenged for another betrayal, you can save your breath. You're mistaken. If Paris sent you here, and is prepared to pay this price, thus hoping that I'll say tomorrow in the council that to die for Helen is a worthy death, once again save your breath. Or if by chance you think that there have been enough deaths to pay for your adultery, go back to Menelaus and Paris be hanged.
If there is no way to persuade you, Aeneas, there are at least ways of breaking you.
I beg you to excuse me, but the walls of Troy look down upon a sea of blood.
When so many heroic men die for one woman, her glory will last through eternity.
Perhaps. But no eternity is long enough to contain the horror of such a glory.
Why shouldn't I?
For your own sake.
I'm not afraid, you know.
For me, then. Yes, Massimo, do it for me.
Are you afraid of losing your husband? Or your position as a Doge's wife?
What are you saying? What has happened to you?
How can you bear living with such a ruthless, cynical, calculating man? That's what I'd like to know. When he holds you, when he embraces you, don't you feel sick to your stomach? Disgusted? What kind of a woman have you turned into, anyway? The truth is that you preferred him to me because I couldn't set you up on a pedestal like he has. You married him out of ambition, and out of ambition you put up with him. And you've probably even convinced him that you love him. When you refused to go away with me, I respected your sense of duty. But now that I know the man who shares your bed, I should think you'd want to get free instead of giving yourself like a common...
Stop.
And now, honey, perhaps we better talk about the reason for my visit here tonight.
Wasn't it to see your little Lee?
Don't try the dizzy little Lee act. I'm here to get the plate stolen from Professor Greff. And don't tell me you've never heard about it.
You're hurting me, Mike. Suppose I did know something or other about this plate. Do you think I would tell you?
Where is it?
Don't be so stupid. If I knew where it was, they wouldn't trust me here with you.
I wish I could believe you, but I can't.
No!
If you don't like it, Lee, then you'd better answer my question. I'm sure you can. Tell Mike where it is.
Until yesterday, I was a beggar. But forget it for now and let me sleep. I'm tired.
Prepare the bed of Ulysses. And bring it here.
That bed cannot be moved, Penelope. Everybody knows it was hollowed out of an olive tree. But not even you, Telemachus, know why and what it means to us. There was an olive tree which your mother loved when she was a girl. It was she who wanted our marriage bed to be built amid its branches.
And so, I made walls all around it, and I built the roof and the doors. And the whole house grew around that olive.
They made me watch.
I told him he should have gone away.
Nobody frightened Ben.
And now he's dead.
I don't want him to go free. I need someone.
You believe in revenge, but I don't. It never ends.
Ben was your friend.
Go ask his brothers.
They're cowards. Help me.
I can't help you.
Well, I suppose I gotta do it all alone.
That's right.
Then you won't.
Doesn't interest me.
Then maybe you're willing to do it for a price.
Don't bother to bring it up. You're wasting time.
I already brought it up. This is what Ben got back from the Rogers.
I'm through with fighting.